Hey guys, so welcome back to Boy and Watch channel. And guys, in today's video I want to do an update review, so called. In front of us here we have Sea Dweller pre-ceramic from Rolex. This is the Z series released back in 2006 2007. So I have reviewed this timepiece, guys. So if you haven't checked it out, I mean, you can go ahead to my channel, and see it. Okay, so I've already uploaded the video quite some time ago. So I bought this piece more than 1 year ago. Okay, so this was actually my first Rolex. Okay, so I've owned multiple timepieces in the past few years, and this one is definitely, I can tell you, among all the watches that I have tried this is definitely, if I have to pick favorite, I have to say this is my favorite, guys. And today, in today's video, I would just want to do not really a review because I've already reviewed this timepiece, but just basically an update of basically my experience. I want to share my experience with you. I want to tell you what I feel after using this for like 1 year. So basically this is kind of like an update, guys. Okay, so nothing too technical. It's just me sharing what I think about it, my opinion. Do I feel still the same like what I felt back then when I bought this piece? So yeah, guys, so I bought this piece about 1 year ago. So it's a very special timepiece, right? Because not only this is my first Rolex, and here's the thing, okay, no matter what you feel about Rolex, I also feel I have a mixed feeling about Rolex. Okay, I love the brand, I love the timepiece that they produce, but at the same time I really hate the people, most people who actually wear them or bought them. Okay, because those people are not necessarily watch enthusiasts or watch lovers. So most of them, they just want to bragging rights. They just want to show off, and some of them are assholes. Okay, that's just a fact. Okay, because the brand is very, very popular, and a lot of people aspire to have one. So you may not be a watch lover, and then you still want to get a Rolex to celebrate something. So that's actually what happened to me back in the day. So I got a little bit of promotion, and then the deal came up for this timepiece, and then finally I bought it. Okay, so that's how it started, right? And so this was my first Rolex, so it has a very, very deep story history about it, and I love this watch. I really do love this watch. So what do I feel about this watch, guys? I think this watch is very, very beautiful, and I think, to be very honest with you, if I can only have one watch in my life, and if I have to basically throw away all the watches in my collection. I got some collections, it's just a small collection. Okay, so I got like Blomfield Phantoms. In the past I've owned like Pelagos, Speedmaster, whatever. So I got, I've played around with like some watches. I gotta say, among all the watches that I've tried on, and if I have to only just keep one watch in my collection, right, I think I have to say, I can safely say that I will choose this watch as my only watch, and I can say that I'm satisfied enough if I can just basically live only exclusively with this watch only for the rest of my life. That's how crazy it is. I'm serious. And the reason why I like this watch so much is because of the proportion, guys. So after 1 year, more than 1 year owning this piece, and after playing around with like multiple different watches, I realize now I know more about what I like from a watch, what do I want from a watch, and I gotta say, something about this watch just speaks to me. Okay, so I love this watch. So of all the watches that I've tried on, normally I get tired of it, I get tired of them, and then I sold it. Okay, this Sea Dweller is a watch that, to be honest, I don't know why, I just never get tired of it. Okay, and the reason is very, very, maybe it's emotional, I don't know, but one thing that I can identify, the possible reason why I don't get tired of this, is because of the size, guys. The size is very perfect. Okay, as you can see, I have a very small wrist. My wrist size is about 6.25 inches. The circumference of my wrist is about 6.25 inches. As you can see, it's perfect. Okay, it just fits perfectly onto my my small wrist. Okay, so I think that's the reason, because you know, some watches that I've tried on in the past, you know, like Blancpain Phantoms, I have it in my collection right now. I get tired of that piece. Okay, it's an amazing watch. It's really, really amazing. Like, you know, if you compare the spec of Blancpain Phantoms with this watch, I mean, the Blancpain win by miles. Okay, the movement is higher grade, higher grade movement compared to the movement of Rolex here, without any, without so much finishing for Rolex, and then the sapphire bezel of the Blancpain Phantoms just basically overwhelmed this Sea Dweller. But still, if I only can pick one watch, I would still choose this one, because the Blancpain wears large. Okay, I mean, sorry, it wears small, but you know, for my wrist, this watch is just fit. You know, it fits better. Okay, maybe if you have a bigger wrist size, okay, maybe the Blancpain will serve you better. But for me, I like the size of this watch. So I think the reason why I'm still enamored with this watch, and I still love this piece, is because I feel the size is perfect, guys. Okay, the proportion is beautiful, and the thickness of this watch is 14.5 millimeter. Okay, I've already stated it in my review, and 14.5 millimeter. But strangely enough, you know, they measure the 14.5 base, you know, from the bottom of the case, which has a, if you can see, okay, I'm gonna try to show it to you, but if you can see there, okay, so actually there's like a little bit of bulge. Okay, so a little bit of bulge below the case of this watch. Okay, and so the watch is actually quite thick, as 14 millimeter, but because the bulge from the case back, okay, it completely go, you know, it's like it blends with the skin. All right, so as you can see, that you see there's like a bulge there, but then it completely go hidden. Okay, so it completely goes away, because it's like it blends in with the skin. Okay, so you cannot see it anymore. So then, even though it's a thick watch, but basically when I wear it, because it completely blends with the skin, it's thin. Okay, it looks thin, so it's very beautiful. The proportion is just, but still, because it's a thick watch, I mean, you can really, you know, feel the presence, and it looks muscular, but at the same time it's not like overly big. So it's just, I don't know, the watch is just very beautiful. Okay, so it's just nice. It's a nice watch, and the accuracy is also insane. This is something that I also like about this watch, guys. The accuracy is insane. There was one time when I didn't rotate among pieces that I own, and I owned and I wore this watch exclusively for like 1 month, and I think I gained only about 5 seconds. Can you imagine? It's crazy. 5 seconds for like 30 days. So that's the reason why I'm in love with this piece, and the Sea Dweller. This Sea Dweller, not only that, I also like it because it's so versatile. I mean, I can go swimming with this watch, I can go to the ballroom, I can go to a wedding, I can go have fun, picnic, you know, on the weekend, hang out with my friends, go to the office, you know, dress. If I can dress it up, I can dress down, I can do in all kinds of occasions. This watch will still fit. Okay, so it's just so versatile. Okay, it's a lot of people say, you know, Rolex Explorer is a versatile. Yes, I agree, but I gotta say, like, this watch is also very, very versatile. Okay, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, it really fits into all occasions basically. Yeah, and I put it on rubber B, and as you can see, it's, you know, it's very beautiful. It's sporty. Okay, and most of the time I don't really dress up, guys, most of the time, so I wear this with jeans only and shorts, and yeah, and it's very comfortable. I really like it. I really do like it. So yeah, guys, basically I just want to do a short update. Okay, so after, you know, my conclusion is that after owning this piece for like a year, I gotta say I'm not getting tired. Okay, I'm still in love with this piece, and yeah, so it's a very, very nice watch, and the fact that it can go down deep 1.2 kilometer, and I really appreciate that kind of complexity. Okay, there's a little bit of engineering behind it. Okay, it can go down 4 times deeper, as you know, compared to Submariner. And also the date, guys, is without the Cyclops. You know, I'm all about that. I hate Cyclops, and this one has no Cyclops. So and the new Sea Dweller, not only they bump up the size 43mm Rolex, but they also put a Cyclops on it. Okay, it's so stupid, really. I don't understand. So this is like the last of the last before this Sea Dweller 4000. Okay, so not only this one still stays small at 40mm, but also at the same time, this is the last Sea Dweller that has aluminum bezel and the date. Okay, unless you go for the Sea Dweller 4000. Okay, the 116600, after the generation after this one. Well, that one you can avoid getting the Cyclops if you are like me, if you hate Cyclops. But at the same time, that one only runs you know, they only produce that. It was only in production for like 3 years, so it's very, very difficult to get one. And if you want to get one, you're gonna pay like a lot of premium for that. Whereas for this one, you get basically 96% of a watch, but then at the same time you pay a lot less compared to the Sea Dweller 4000. Okay, so to me, this is the best Sea Dweller to get. Okay, if you want to get a Sea Dweller, not only Submariner, okay, because Submariner is so common, then I think this is the best Sea Dweller. Okay, I really do think so, because yeah, again, from price to feature ratio, you get basically 95 to 99% of the watch, man. You know, from if you compare it to Sea Dweller 4000, but you pay a lot less. So yeah, this is a best Sea Dweller, guys. No Cyclops, 40 mil, still small, with a beautiful lock there, you know, very, very elegant lock, you know, small lock, not like you know, without the maxi dial that the current generation of Submariner offers, you know, maxi dial and the big fat lock. This one, the block is the beautiful, elegant. Okay, this is the perfect watch for me, guys. And so yeah, this is just basically an update after more than 1 year ownership from my site. Thank you guys for watching, and guys, if you like this video, please guys click like button, leave your comment down below. I mean, tell me what you think. Do you agree with my assessment of this watch? And if you can subscribe, I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, bye bye.